So all eyes on the EFCC and this petition. What is going on? Many may ask, but that's all we're attempting to find out this morning. We're joined by Mr. George Ubo, the petitioner himself, and one of the petitioners, we understand 10 others, as reported, as said by the Senate. Morning, and thank you for joining us today. Well, so many big questions, and many will even start asking, look, why, yes, you spoke about 2013, but at that time it was silent, so what's going on? Why did this resurface?
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Okay. Yes. I received the overwhelming evidence I have in 2013. Mind you, it's been an ongoing process. I have written so many petitions. Let me start by saying I am from Delta State. I'm a king. My whistleblowing quest, I swear, and I'll say this, I will bury my children, which is a taboo where I come from, if any evidence I give is trumped up or is adulterated. EFCC has given me contracts. You go to all the EFCC premises in Abuja, you see pass, electric fence and all that. That is my company. But I love my country more. And the love I have for my country is paramount. Now, I chose Bayelsa State. Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
I chose Bayelsa State because Jonathan is from Bayelsa State, the former president. So I used Bayelsa State as a test case. I met with DSP Alamesia. Don't forget that my allegation regarding Bayelsa is that, where the overall allegation is that over 95% of offshore seizures never make it to Nigeria. Now, in 2009, Nuhu Ribadu spoke in US, stated that houses were seized from Alamesia valued over 10 million pounds. 2 million pounds cash was found. 1 million pounds cash was found. 2 million pounds in Royal's bank. House in Cape Town. Houses in the US. Account Cyprus, Denmark, US, UK. But all they reported in Nigeria is 1.5 billion naira. Oh, and $250 million in Nigeria and $1.3 million. So let's even take the fraction that was reported, the exhibit book I have. Now, when EFCC traded with these funds and the funds ballooned, EFCC ended up refunding $3.1 billion naira to Bayelsa State. And at the time I waded into the matter, EFCC had a balance of 1.4 billion naira and $1.3 million.
When was this?
These all happened in actually last year.
Was that when you waded into this?
I met with the governor.
Sorry, was that when you waded into it?
No, in 2013, I mean. I met with the governor. At the time, I had written EFCC because the state gave me a mandate. Now, with that mandate, I wrote EFCC. EFCC replied, I tendered all this yesterday and gave me a date of December 19, 2013. I sat down with EFCC for like 5-7 minutes, and they said, look, we're going to refund the money before the beginning of 2014. Now, 2014 came. We were playing phone tags. I never received any money. January, February, I guess you all heard, like late February, Bayelsa drags the FCC to court. That was me. So the day the news went viral, that morning, that evening, the governor came out through his spokesperson, denied that he gave me mandate, denied that he's taking EFCC to court. The following day, he sent for me. We had a meeting, his home on Usuma Street, in Maitama. I was myself, Timi Alaibe, a friend, Lorenzo Aligbe, and the commissioner that signed the mandate, Iyabi. After commending me for what I'm doing for the state, the governor made it clear, I do not want to take EFCC to court. You have to withdraw this case. Now,
why was that? Why did he say that?
That is why I call EFCC a Gestapo type organization. EFCC is a country within a country. EFCC has intimidated sitting governors. I will come to the issue of Akpabio and all that. Now, I'm sitting down watching a sitting governor looking like a coward. This is money withheld by EFCC. Forget withheld. This is money stolen by EFCC. We are not even talking someone that knows what he's doing. You make me a governor. My predecessor stole, looted, whatever, is an allegation, but it's the state's money. Now I received 3.1 billion. Well, it was Timmy Silva that received it, but I got into the issue. Now, couldn't you have said, look, a lot was taken from this guy, my predecessor, so let us file a case in court to get the money. He didn't do that. Now, I'm trying to get you money, and you telling me that I should withdraw the case. And guess what? When I refused, the state sent me a letter of termination, which I tendered yesterday as well. I have it here, terminating my mandate.
That's Bayelsa State?
Yeah. Now, attached to the letter of termination was a notice of discontinuance, discontinuing the lawsuit I have in court. But guess what? The blessing that came out of that is that when I went to court, of course, I knew the judge was going to dismiss because even EFCC didn't even come to court. My own client was the one that sought the discontinuance. When I got to court, someone in that courtroom actually congratulated me and said, look, we don't have many people like you fighting corruption. There is a corruption going on in this court of $3.1 billion, which I'm going to address later.